Dear child, stay precise where you are and don't even consider scrolling, because what I'm going to share with you is going to shake you. The recording I am talking about wasn't meant to exist. Yet, it captured something no one was supposed to see. A recording contains much more than an image or a piece of sound. It wasn't random, it wasn't staged. What was caught was something no one expected to see. The air changed when the recording started, as if the bathroom walls held a secret too heavy to keep hidden. Stay till the end, because every moment will unfold like a thread untangling a hidden knot. What began as something normal quickly became a shocking discovery no one could foresee. Imagine it: the quiet of the room, the steady sound of running water, the faint echo of footsteps, and then something different. The recording picked up a sound that shouldn't be there, a presence that makes your heart race, as if warning you of what is coming. Something big is waiting for you, and it is connected to this very moment. This was not a mistake. It was a planned event to reveal a truth that had been hidden for a long time. The person who pressed record had no idea they were about to capture something unexplainable. And now this recording is yours to see the truth before it's too late. Stay here, my child, because what you are about to hear is not for the weak-hearted. In the first few seconds of the playback, a shadow appeared on the wall, moving where no one was standing. Don't dismiss it, because the shadow is no illusion. It's an indication, revealing how someone is feeling about you. The voice that echoed wasn't very loud, but uncomfortable. A whispering, shaky voice said your name when you were all alone. Something monumental is out there for you, and the tape reveals that even when you felt you were by yourself, you weren't. Watch till the end, because this is not only about fear, it's about unveiling. The person who recorded it played it back several times, thinking it might be interference or that the microphone had a problem. But each time, the whisper became louder, clearer, and harder to ignore. And here's the truth: the voice carried emotion, not emptiness. It wasn't an accident. It was to be recorded, to make its way to you, to warn you. That's why heaven tells us, be alert. There's a new moment unfolding in this narrative, and you must be there for it. The tape didn't simply pick up on a whisper. It is capturing something far more startling. My dear, please don't skip, because this is where the real surprise starts. In the course of the journey, the sound from the water stopped, but the echo persisted, as if the room was breathing. Then an image materialized on the mirror, a face that shouldn't appear. Stay until the end, because what the mirror showed wasn't anything casual. It was someone watching. You would feel your chest tighten up when you hear that. The one you had seen through the mirror was actually much like you. Someone is part of your life. Someone whose eyes looked into yours is now looking back in a way they shouldn't. Something big is waiting for you. And this is the first part of that mystery. The bathroom became more than just a room. It became a place where hidden things were seen. The person who recorded it didn't know at first, but fate made sure the truth would come out. Do not look away, my child, for the end part of the tape is the strongest. The air cooled down, and the camera lens fogged up, as though something on the inside desired to be viewed. Do not skip this segment, for what is next is not normal. It will change your life. Suddenly, the handprint appeared on the fogged mirror, pushed from the inside. Nobody was beside it, but the imprint was clear, sharp, and absolutely real. See this through to the end, for this reveals to you something that surrounds you is larger than what you perceive. The handprint gently faded away, but before vanishing, the same voice spoke in hushed tones. They are no longer able to hide. Then silence, total silence. But the definition of the words continued to echo in your head long after. Something big is on the way to you. This was the reminder you had to take heed of. The one attempting to keep the answer from you, the one believing you will never discover the answer, has been made known. And heaven is informing you this very moment. This is only the beginning. My beloved child, listen up, because there is so much to this warning. Don't fast forward. This is the point where the tension becomes so great that the very breathing will match the rhythm of what is unfolding. The one playing the footage did not cease even after one viewing. They continued to watch over and over, each time observing something different. The mirror was not revealing shadows anymore. It was showing rapid instances of memories, essentially an impromptu slideshow of things associated with you. Stay until the end, because what happened was not random. It was bits of moments only you would remember. A laugh, a gesture, the sound of a room you know very well. It was like the recording had caught parts of your past hidden in the reflection. Don't skip, because this is where it got more serious. The recording didn't only play back your past, it suggested something about your present. The voice came back stronger this time, and it talked about someone important to you, someone you trusted, someone you believed was helping you, but the bathroom showed their true selves in ways they could never hide. Something big is coming for you. This recording is the link bringing it to light. My child, heaven does not let secrets stay hidden forever. Now you are on the verge of finding out the truth. Stay careful, my dear, because the next parts of this recording are very unusual. Don't skip. The person who recorded it said they saw movement in the corner of the screen, a shadow moving in the exact spot where there was no person, no object, nothing to cause it. The sound got louder, like a heartbeat against the walls, echoing into the microphone. Stay until the end, because with each beat, the camera felt like it was alive, syncing with something hidden inside. What was captured was not just a mistake. The sound that played in the background of the clip started off soft, but then it became impossible to ignore. It wasn't just noise, there was a voice. It had this vibe that went beyond the screen, softly saying a name, softly giving a warning, softly hinting at a start. Stick around until the end, because that's when the impossible begins to come together. The reflection was intentional. The key that showed up was more than just an object, and the figure wasn't merely a shadow. All these pieces are like a puzzle just for you, waiting for you to see that something special is trying to break through the everyday. So, when the person who filmed it finally came clean about what they saw after watching the clip for the 100th time, their words just stopped everyone in their tracks. It's more than just my mirror. It belongs to them. It's theirs. And they were talking about you, my dear child. This is a moment you really shouldn't miss, not even for a second. What you're about to hear is going to keep you hooked until the very last word. What started out as a simple recording has turned into something truly amazing. Every time you play it back, you start to notice new layers coming to light. Stick around until the end, because there's more to this bathroom clip than meets the eye. We're just getting started. The person who recorded it admitted that the video doesn't just feel like a memory saved on their phone anymore. It really feels like something alive is there. The screen flickers like it's alive, and you can still hear the sound of water dripping, even though the faucet is turned off tight. That reflection in the mirror has a secret that could really impact your life. Every pause in the footage reveals something different. First, the ripples on the glass. So, the letters create messages that change like sand blowing in the breeze. So, if you take a moment to really look, you'll notice shapes starting to shift behind the reflection. Shapes that really shouldn't be hanging out in an empty room. Stick around, because what they're about to share is going to blow your mind. The air around the person filming felt heavy, almost like invisible hands were pushing down on their shoulders. They talked about feeling a mix of fear and fascination, like a pull they just couldn't ignore. But they just couldn't help but keep recording, because deep down, they realized this moment was too special to keep under wraps. It was made to be shared, to connect with you right here, right now. There's something really big waiting for you in the next layer of this mystery. As the seconds ticked by, a gentle hum started up, low and steady, almost like a tune being sung by someone you can't quite see. The hum buzzed through the bones, connecting with something old, something hidden deep within the soul. That sound was more than just noise. So, it was a call. As I slowed down, That hum transformed into words, soft but impossible to ignore. The words just didn't resonate with the person doing the recording. They had a chat with you. They talked about a path that was starting to open up, a change that was on the way, and a destiny that just couldn't be ignored. Hey, don't scroll past just yet. This voice could be the key to your next chapter. The figure in the reflection started moving. It started to move. Little by little, it inched closer, almost as if it was crossing the line between its world and yours. Its eyes had a soft glow, not scary at all, but they really seemed to see right through you, holding a truth that felt too big to keep quiet. Stick around until the end, because those eyes have something special just for you. The last few seconds of this part of the recording showed something that nobody was prepared to accept. The reflection reached out its hand, and there it was, the same key that had shown up before, resting in its palm. But this time, the key didn't have that glow. It felt solid, like it was really there. As soon as the video wrapped up, that key fell right onto the bathroom floor, making a noise that seemed to bounce around the whole house. The camera wobbled a bit. Someone let out a scream, and then the video just went black. But the key was solid proof that what had been recorded was more than just energy. It felt like reality was moving ahead. Don't miss this. It's a game changer. It's that moment when what seemed impossible has turned into something you just can't ignore. My dear child, keep your eyes on me because this part is really important. This is the moment when the recording shifts from being a mystery to revealing the truth. What used to be a weird flicker on the screen has turned into something alive. The person who got the video said they can't really figure out where the video stops and reality starts anymore. Stick around until the end because something big is about to come together. The key that fell to the floor made quite a noise. It rang out louder than you'd expect from any piece of metal. The sound echoed around the room, like thunder caught within four walls. So, when the person bent down to grab it, they noticed it wasn't cold at all. It definitely had some life to it. It throbbed like a heartbeat was flowing through it. This heartbeat, it's all about you. As they held the key in their hand, the mirror started to change once more. This time, it didn't just ripple, it actually opened up. A space in the reflection opened up like curtains, and through it, they caught a glimpse of a corridor that wasn't part of their home. The corridor seemed to go on forever, with doors on either side, each one just waiting for someone to show up. Hang out here for a bit, because one of those doors is meant for you. The figure in the reflection moved to the side, gesturing right at the first door, which had a symbol that only you would know. That's when the hum came back, louder and clearer, almost like a chorus that filled every corner of the room. The person recording could feel their chest vibrating, their breath getting shorter, and their vision starting to blur, but they just couldn't tear their eyes away. The second you hear this, it's like the door is already saying your name. The camera wobbled a bit as the hand gripping it shook, but the image stayed clear. It just kept getting sharper, almost like the reflection was eager for you to see everything clearly. The bathroom walls had this soft glow, and the tiles sparkled like little stars set into the stone. For just a moment it seemed less like a room and more like a connection between two worlds. Make sure to stick around until the end because this bridge is still open. So, then the craziest thing happened. The person recording leaned in and whispered, claiming they heard your voice bouncing back from the reflection. It's your voice, not someone else's, just yours. It uttered just one phrase, and suddenly their knees buckled beneath them. I'm all set. Hey, hold on a second. It is already reaching out. The mirror shook wildly, as if it were trying to keep something powerful from breaking free. Cracks spread out like a spider web across the glass, glowing with a fiery light instead of shattering. The figure put its hand over the cracks, sealing them up, but not before one last burst of light slipped through. In that instant, a picture popped up. Picture this. You, right at the entrance of that corridor, key in hand, just like before. The video wrapped up unexpectedly, not in silence, but with a loud burst of static that sounded like a raging storm. Once the playback came to an end, everything in the bathroom went back to normal, except for the key that was still softly glowing in the hand of the person who recorded it. Make sure you don't skip it. The camera might be off, but the vibe from that recording has already made its way into your life. This is the moment when what was once hidden turns into your strength. Make sure to stick around until the end, because right after the footage wraps up, something exciting pops up. This time, it's not about an image. It's all about a feeling. The person who played the recording for the first time mentioned feeling this wave of warmth spreading across their chest, almost like their heartbeat was resonating within them, and then this unexplainable sense of calm washed over them. That calm doesn't just happen by chance. You can think of it as a sign from above that you're being looked after. The truth can be both a weapon and a shield. There's something big just around the corner for you. And this is the moment when everything you've been through suddenly makes sense. Once the screen went dark, a little icon popped up in the corner, almost like a digital seal. It was definitely not your typical icon. It throbbed like a heartbeat, and when you pressed it, a secret file popped open. Make sure to stick around until the end. The hidden file has some words that weren't actually spoken by the person you saw, but rather by the messenger who's really behind it all. Make sure you don't skip it. I didn't mean to scare you with those words. I just wanted to help guide you. What was used against you will turn into your evidence. So, you've not just seen the truth, but you've got the proof right in your hands. This is the moment that changes everything for you. My dear child, don't give up now. Just look up, because something amazing is waiting for you beyond the shadows. The voice from the hidden file chimed in again. It's definitely softer than it used to be, but still holds its ground. You're not broken. You've been picked. Stick around until the end, because this isn't just any ordinary sign. It's a statement. Make sure you don't skip it. You were never supposed to be caught up in someone else's plans. The recording, the mirror, the whispers, everything was meant to guide you to this point where truth and freedom come together. There's something big just around the corner for you. Now, it's out in the open, no longer behind glass. It's such a blessing just waiting for you to take it on.